That was so close.
I'll take that.
Mm. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I feel like I should say good morning because I woke up from a nap. No exaggeration, 10 minutes ago. Hmm. Hi, Mekex. Hi, Lobattery. Hi, Yenny. How is everybody doing today? Oh, my goodness. I am here, luckily on time. I took a risk, which was taking a nap at about 3:15 in the afternoon. For reference, it is currently 6 minutes past 4. So I went for a nap less than an hour ago, and I am here. I also put an eye mask on to block out any light, and I think I've managed to avoid any mascara issues, but I'm far enough away from the camera that I don't think it would show anyway. Love this fit. Thank you, Yenny. I bought this new top in the sale only like 2 weeks ago, maybe a bit longer, for my friend's hen do, because the theme was just wear light blue. Now, I've had an issue on my streams before where I've worn a light blue blouse and people have gone, that's not light blue. It's because I have purple LEDs on that seem to just reflect a little bit and bring out a different tone in the color, but this is absolutely light blue. The cardigan was just because my arms are a bit cold. Uh, but thank you. It was actually pretty cheap from being in the sale. It didn't arrive in time for me to actually wear it to the function, but I decided to keep it anyway because I liked it. And we are pretty much like firmly planted in spring now. And the weather in the UK this week has been outrageous, almost like summer. We had 21 degrees Celsius yesterday for our burial of our rescue dog. So I'm trying to uh, herald the season by wearing some lighter colors. I wouldn't say that blue is really my color, but I thought this top was quite cute. I've got a lot more of my arm exposed than I'm used to, but I'm glad you like it. Thank you very much. How is everybody? I should actually get my priest logged in because we are spending the day on my druid. I'm pretty sure it's a fresh reset because I mean reset day was yesterday, but we didn't stream yesterday. Um, all I've done so far this reset is raid last night on my druid, which went well. We did. We re-cleared all of Voidspire heroic except the last boss, which I thought was pretty good. We did like 1 or 2 pulls of the last boss, and quite rightly, Luff said, "Look, if we're just gonna wipe on it back to back, let's just call it and go straight to March on Quel'Danas because that's kind of the main thing we're focusing on now." So we did March on Quel'Danas on normal, cleared that. We also did the Dream Rift on both difficulties. And we reached a new prog point because we progressed and then killed Bella and Heroic in one evening, which is good. So all we've got left is the final boss of the season, which is exciting. Absolutely the right call to keep this top. Second cute. Thank you, Yenny. Tired, but better now you're here. Thanks, low battery. How was your vault? Boring boots, Yenny. My goodness, it was so boring. I took a ring. I'll show you when we log over to my druid, but we're going to open my priest's vault together. How were other people's vaults? I mean, I think we talked about some NA vaults on Tuesday because you guys get them a day early. How were other people's vaults. Anything of note? Disappointment? Tired but glad to have something nice to watch now. Aw, thanks, Mekex. You guys are being so nice to me today. You always are. Also happy because they finally fixed the Warlock pet healing bug in Delves. Did they really? Oh, celebrations. That is very good to hear, Mekex. Hopefully your Delve runs go much smoother now. I'm very pleased. We did have a good prog night, yeah. I am pleased. Hi, Rogue. How's it going? I got gaze on heroic. Oh my... Did my camera just flash? We're fine. I got gaze heroic, biz trinket, week 1 on my Resto Druid, so now I'm just chilling. Oh my goodness, low battery. That's amazing. Like me getting the gaze from a weekly quest. I was completely thrown off by that. Got 4 set on my lock from the vault. Rest was meh. Oh, okay. 4 set is nice. Second weapon on my Demon Hunter 2. Doing well, Mechax. Doing well. Before we do anything, I woke up from my nap, and while I had like 5 minutes to just come back to Earth, I opened TikTok, which is terrible. Don't do that. But I did it. I opened the app to an advert from Greg's. Greg's, if people don't know what that is a chain of... Technically a bakery, but it's kind of fast food-ish as well. It's very famous for its sausage roll. The advert is announcing a sausage roll, but the meat is chicken, not pork. And the top comment, well, someone commented on the advert, processed chicken, question mark? What's the percentage of actual chicken? Steelbeard60, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. How are you doing today? And the top comment in response to that said, this is so iconic. The top comment in response said, I don't care if it's rat ass and my neighbor's leg. I'll swallow anything Greg's throws at me like a dirty, stinky little pig. Greg's on top. That was so funny to me. I had to screenshot it and tell you guys. I just thought that was hilarious. Because I kind of agree. Greg's is kind of good, I have to say. Dirty, stinky little pig. Steelbeard, thank you so much for the sub. Brand new sub. Welcome. I appreciate that very much. Welcome from out of jail and enjoy your new emotes. Very happy to have you. I hope you're having a lovely week. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go and check the vault, shall we? Rat ass or my neighbor's leg. Give me a break. Fast food bakery. Strange concept. I find it really difficult to explain. If you Google it, it will make more sense. I feel like when you say bakery, it almost paints this image of fancy, but I wouldn't call Greg's fancy by any means. Okay. Here is the priest vault. Wrists. Legs, when I already have tier legs. Hero headpiece could be good. Hero shoulders I do not need, and a wand, which I also don't think I need. So for nice item level, we have wrist. But I have a feeling that the Prey Seeker's refined crown will be better. And I got a bunch of catalyst charges, but I can't actually remember. It was my druid. My druid got back-to-back catalyst charges last night. She's now up to 7 out of 8. I just kept looting them from the bosses in the raid. I was like, oh, okay. I think I started the night with 3 out of 8, and now I have 7. I mean, I can't transfer any over to my priest, but I could probably use one of my two. I could sim it, like do a healer sim. But I feel like it might tell me to get the braces because of the item level, but I would rather go and get two set. Because I'm not really going to play her right now and like get some gear first and then see what I can get from the vault after. Really hoping that the Greg's breakfast wrap wasn't an April's Fool's gag. I don't think I knew about that. Sounds kind of good. Hi, Bowman. Hope everything's great today. Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you? Do you know what? I'll just take it. Take the head, catalyze it. It's hero, which is good enough for me. Oh, I'm a veteran of the dawn on this character. Okay, let's grab this. I'm going straight to the catalyst. I think I always lose it. I went the long way. Put the head in here. And we get the Blind Oath's Winged Crest. And we'll activate our 2-set bonus, which casting Benediction has a high chance to summon a divine image. Okay. I like that. And we are also item level 255. 2-set active. And they're both hero pieces, which is very nice. Not bad, not bad. Hopefully will give us an easier time doing keys and such from now on. The last stream of keys on this character was a bit of a nightmare. Their sausage rolls are with fricandel, which are Dutch skinless sausages, super easy to make at home too. Sounds tasty. Doing pretty alright, thank you. I'm glad to hear it, Bowman. What have you been up to this week? Oh, before we log off, let me disenchant the things we no longer need. I feel like I'm not posted up like I normally am. Definitely don't need the champion headpiece. I have 2 backup trinkets and 2 backup rings, I remember. I'm gonna keep hold of those. But for now, I'm going to log out. Just work this week. I hope it's gone well. Very close to the weekend now. I for once have like a pretty open weekend and I just plan to relax. I'm gonna do some digging about potentially getting some window boxes to plant some flowers now that the spring is upon us. I have some baking I would like to do. I have ingredients to bake banana and chocolate chip muffins, which Sloth is very excited at the prospect of. And just relax. What do we do first? I had a to-do list. Priest Vault, done. I have my weekly quest to do 3 prey hunts, so we can do that first. We also have the Emissary of War this week, so Mythic Dungeon loot contains 1 extra thing. Is that what it is? Final boss of each Midnight Dungeon will drop an extra item. Okay. So we'll try and do some keys for sure. Maybe not today. Or we'll see. feel like we always do prey and delves. But keys are just a different beast. Although the dungeon quest this week is for one that's in the Mythic Plus rotation, so we can like 2 birds, 1 stone. So disappointed with the vault yesterday. I was expecting to get 9 items. Oh, Bowman, that's so sad. I should have warned you about that. I didn't consider that that would be a point of confusion for you. Imagine if we were able to get every single piece that's in our vault every week. That would be... we would be juiced. But yes, that is the game you play is you fill it to the best of your ability and you hope for really good stuff, and then you have to decide on one. There are add-ons and websites that you can use in combination with each other that will tell you statistically the best item to take. But for now, I would just prioritize getting your tier and item level. Item level always makes strong. Okay. I haven't found... Yes, I have. I was going to say I haven't found people to tick off this Gotta Hunt Them All achievement, but they're just not nightmare people. None of the nightmare ones are any of the ones we need. Okay. Well, let's do the... We have a weekly to just do three hunts, but then Astalor's weekly is to do 3 nightmare hunts, so we're going to do both up. And I'm going to prioritize nightmare for now. Feels like it's Wednesday today, but it's Friday tomorrow. How awesome. How come it feels like Wednesday? Because of my stream? Beneath the Sun Sails. Oh, let's do this one. It's easy and it's for 1,000 gold. What does the OH stand for in your warband category? Oh, Yenny, it was from when I was working on every class order hall from Legion. It's kind of fallen apart because I lost my momentum. But for a while, I'd got 4 characters' order halls finished, so they were in a warband called OH Completed. I can't even remember what I called the other ones. Oh, like OH Campaign, so I grouped characters together that had to finish their order hall campaigns. Yeah, it was all just Legion order hall stuff, primarily for unlocking decor. But yeah, I lost steam on that pretty quickly. And I have not returned to it since midnight because I've been busy. It's not like only hordes or anything, like Born. Although that would be tea. Another baker. Do you bake, Rogue?
Next time they shall think twice before sullying our shores with their...
Those muffins sound so good. Reminds me I have bananas in my freezer ready for making banana bread. Lush. Do you guys prefer making banana bread with overripe bananas, where they're like turning brown and they're super mushy and they kind of smell a bit funky? Or do you just use regular ripeness bananas? Surely you don't use underripe bananas, would you? Like, underripe bananas have a very distinct taste. I actually prefer them just to eat them, but I wouldn't use them in baking. Right. I'm committed to my nightmare hunts going better today than they did in the last stream, because the last stream was a disaster. There's a clip of it out now on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. of just how well our previous nightmare hunts went, but that was on my priest, so she's like a baby compared to this character. Oh, I'm in raid talents, I think. Oh no. Oh, look at this. It's so much better. She's falling back already. Just pick the one with the highest item level. Nice. Yeah, that will do you good. Oh, because Monday you were off work for Easter, that makes sense. Well, by that logic, your week is technically shorter, so yay. Do you guys have any nice plans for this weekend? Let's do, actually, oh, go away. What do we want? Open world is fine.
Kill for me. Now!
We had 1 hour maintenance on the NA realms today, but no infos about any hotfixes. Oh. On a Thursday.
Cannot gain the upper hand, can we?
Wonder what that could have been. Surely not like 10.0.5 stuff, right? It's not like implemented in the game yet. Order hall, that makes sense. I would not have guessed that. I still need to do that for a bunch of class mounts. I would not have guessed only hordes either. Don't ask me why that was the first thing that came into my head. We'll return to that eventually. I was on a real big stint of Homebound, the Decor Collection add-on. But that was while we had early access housing and not the actual rest of the Midnight expansion, so it was like something to keep us occupied. It was collecting focused and making us excited for housing. Now there's just lots of other things that feel more important. But I'm looking forward to doing more housing stuff once things start dying down, and to be honest, they kind of already are. I've only ever used browned bananas. Yeah, I think that's what's kind of recommended on most of the recipes I read. No enrage for you. She's enraged again. She does take increased damage though. Wonderful. We're already capped on crests on this character.
How they've raged. What fun.
My goodness. Whenever I can bake, whenever Bake Off's on, I bake something to match the week's theme and watch the episode with my parents. Rogue, that is so wholesome. That's so sweet. They make some wild stuff in Bake Off. Right. I feel like I do this hunt a lot with the Death Knight.
Outlived their usefulness. Let us requisition
Guess it depends a bit on how sweet you want it. Brown bananas get sweeter and stuff. This is true, yeah. Works better for baking, doesn't it? Also, for me, it just kind of works out that way because, like I say, to eat bananas raw, I quite like eating them when they're still a tiny bit green. And once they've even got specks of brown on them, I start to lose interest. But then if you put it in a cake, I'm interested again. It's just a nice way to use up bananas without just like wasting them. Okay. This is a nice, easy world quest. Stolen equipment probably wouldn't be difficult either. This is also easy. Okay. Let's do the 2 world quests up here. And then make our way to the Prey world quest. It's going to do that thing again, isn't it? Where we go all the way to the south. Do the Prey world quest, and then the Prey target spawns in the north. Really pushing for the mount farm at the moment. Only 28 more until my goal. You got this, Rogue. I saw about your fishing mount. Congratulations. You are free. What's the next mount on your list? The greener, the more fiber too. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good then.
Have you traveled far? I'm listening.
Oh, bag of skewers. I was like, I thought this NPC sold the thing I need. They do. Just couldn't see it. Keep meaning to try a recipe I found that uses bananas to make ice cream at home. Ooh, nice. Banana ice cream would be amazing. I've never made my own ice cream.
So, I call that edible enough.
Is it easy? I feel like there's a machine that you need. Am I right? It might sound really silly if I say ice cream maker. But doesn't it constantly kind of need to be really gently like stirred or something while it's being cooled? I might be talking complete nonsense. Also, my pre-rolls have just come back on because I wasn't paying attention. So I do need to run an ad. Oh no. For any unsub viewers, we're just going to do this world quest and we'll be back. I'm just going to take the L on this bleed, I think. Because I think I'm not going to kill this fast enough anyway. Right. Heart of the Wild. Frenzied Regen Bark Skin. Not even a scratch. Look at that. Rogue, thank you for the 2-month resub. Ew, adverts. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Yeah, adverts suck. I appreciate your support very much. Thank you, sweetie. $46,000 fishing casts on the last one. Oh my goodness. How many was this new one? If I can get a battle pet, then Glory of the Nathria Raider. But if I don't get the drop, then move over to do some more midnight stuff. Oh. Interesting. I think Nathria was my all-time favorite raid. As bananas ripen and get browner, they lose fiber and build sugar. Oh. So does that technically mean that underripe bananas are healthier than overripe bananas? I never thought about it like that. Depends on the recipe, but there are some that are quite simple. Okay. I feel like banana ice cream would definitely slap. Do you guys have a go-to banana, not banana, a go-to ice cream order, or like your favorite ice cream? Gosh, you haven't shown up all this time. I quite like um I like a combo. I do like a dark chocolate with a fruit. Like I'll do dark chocolate and cherry, dark chocolate raspberry, dark chocolate banana. All of those sound like they would go great in a ice cream. Pistachio ice cream is lovely. Also, can't go wrong with just like vanilla, let's be honest. My absolute fave ice cream is a local flavor called Moose Tracks. Vanilla ice cream with chocolate peanut butter cups swirled with fudge. Wow. I was gonna say, originally I wasn't sold on the name, but it does catch your attention at least. Does the job. Best ice cream's gotta be anything strawberry or caramel. Solid. Buttered cream ice creams, 10 out of 10. Oof, that sounds indulgent. I will not be doing this world quest because it killed me in the past, because you can't see the pool underneath you. So I'm gonna see if we can do this anguish. 9k costs for the new one. You've done that very quickly, Rogue. 9,000. I feel like in the grand scheme, Midnight's not even been out that long. Well, you earned it. Congratulations. I have not played Counter-Strike Bowman, no. If you have and you're familiar with the maps, someone remade the entire Dust 2 map inside WoW Housing and it's so cool. Did they really? Oh my goodness. I saw a clip of someone that had recreated a bird's eye view of Stormwind using the exterior daylight room in their house. Very cool. But I've not seen the Counter-Strike one. That's amazing. Eggnog ice cream. Okay, I've never had that. I've never had eggnog, generally speaking, I don't think. Usually comes out around Christmas time, at least in the UK, I would have said. I mean, I guess we can just kill things that aren't in the water. Can you guys make it up to me? Oh, I got him down to 38% before he fell back. Nice. It's taking a while, this one.
Drain their anguish.
18 seconds. And I wish my trees didn't dot my echo of predation. I recently saw one where they made the library from Beauty and the Beast in their house. Absolutely stunning. Aww. Steelbeard, thank you very much for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That is very generous. I appreciate that very much. I feel like my throat is dry as hell, and I don't want to jinx anything, because I could really do without being sick. Probably not drunk enough water. Turns out I have one more mount than I thought. Plus the fishing one, 26 to go. Let's go, Rogue. You're on a roll.
Katya, may I please have a sip of water?
Good shout. Was that Mechex? It was Yenny. Mechex is like my my water referee. I feel like I drink a lot of water and then Mechex comes by and they're like, girl, pick up that water bottle. Thank you, Yenny, for the hydration check. You can all check me on my hydration because, hey, love water, but sometimes I be yapping too much and dries me out. Hydration check, everyone. Drink water, mind your business. Feels so good to be able to just mass pull stuff in Delves again on the Warlock. We seem to have fixed the curio stack issues too. Let's go.
Drain their anguish.
I was wondering if that was why there was maintenance, but not if you had noticed that improvement before the long maintenance that you had. I guess I can pull everything out of the water so I can do this wild quest without being in danger. Ooh. Two anguishes. Do I take them both? Anything else I can pull? Just gonna be really careful and try and stay on the move.
Drain their anguish.
Crap. Right, let me go to the sea floor. Not the sea floor. The the bed. That's what you call the bottom of a lake, right? Dodge the pull. Ambushed underwater. This is new. How is he not revealed yet? Now they gotta fix the duplicate loot stuff. Got the same offhand item 5 times in a row. Demon Hunter got the same trinket 4 times. They knew that that was another issue, didn't they? Like, why would they not have found a fix for that at the same time? Hello, person whose name I can't say without summoning my phone. Maybe I should just call you Cool Gal.
Drain their anguish.
There is a way for me to fix that so that I can prioritize saying Siri to you as opposed to Siri to my phone. I think if I turn my Siri to Spanish, I have to say Oye Siri rather than in English. He didn't answer me, so he doesn't know Spanish. Maybe I just need to do that. But then I also have to speak to my Siri in Spanish all the time, which I don't know if I feel like doing. I reckon once this world quest is done, our prey will be revealed.
Taste their fear. I can. And it is
Just like I said, all the way back up to the north. Hola, Eva.
they will retreat to lick their wounds, and then we will cut them deeper.
How are you doing today, Siri? Welcome back from your cold turkey day off from WoW. Were you up at the crack of dawn to log back on? Be down to help you with some keys later if you plan on doing any. Thank you. We shall see. It's not top of my list today. We're going to do our 3 nightmare hunts for the weekly. And then probably take us into some delves. Bloody hell. Just had to check on Loft for a second. Oh, the world boss too. Thank you, MacX. Yeah, that's a good shout. I don't think I did that last week on my druid. Pretty sure I did on my priest. My priest would need it more, to be fair.
You have ended their suffering and added to our reserve of power. How efficient.
Oh, I need to finish the campaign too. You were up early on Wednesday, not today? Oh yeah, it was Tuesday that you went cold turkey. I was about to call you out. I was about to say, you told me you weren't playing WoW. You weren't, just the day before. Let's go to Void Spire, not been there for a while. Void Storm, not Void Spire.
Strayed from their path. Harvest their power for our
Mages as best geared as possible. I only need a ring from Beleren. My goodness. I don't think I can relate, Siri. My trinkets are in a good place. I have the Locust Walker's ribbon and the Gaze of the Almseer. Given the Gaze is champion track, so the next step would be getting a higher track one, but there's other people in the guild that need it first, so I'm on the back seat for that. Who is the world boss this week?
I want to know secrets among these
latest arrivals.
Predaxis. Don't think I've done that one. I mean, we can go to the World Boss now that we have a prey target in Voidstorm. Or I have like a sneeze that is like teasing me and now my eyes have all teared out. Oof. You can do the PvP questline back to back at this point, so you can get the item in one day on ults. Ooh. That could be good. Oh, this is the ring I got from the vault. The Eridath Seal of Nobility. It has some juicy stats on it. They're not my favorite stats in the world. But 162 versatility is actually kind of huge for me. Because Moonkins be squishy. So now I have one hero ring and one myth ring. This is my second myth piece. I also have a myth neck. So now, does that mean I'm actually free from this PvP quest on my druid? Because the quest drops a hero piece, right?
Kill for me. Now!
Right, sorry, Astalor. Yes, yes, yes. 259 neck or ring. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to start the quest from scratch on my priest. Or I just say, nah. Oh, did I get a thingy to use in the console? I always forget where this bloody console is. It's like here. Oh. Wait, what? I was not paying attention. Astalor came for me.
We embrace a new future.
Three world quests. Oh, God.
Offers endless possibilities.
I do have one. What shall we learn? Defense network. Further integration between Dominar technology and Void Elf magic enables the construction of defense points around the zone. Or forward positions. Use the console to locate safe locations across Voidstorm where Rendori scouts can establish hidden camps. Resting at these will grant you a temporary boost to your vitality. Warmed by a cold fire. Astalor, shut up, babe. You have recently rested at a Rendori campfire. Your max HP is increased. You regain 10% of your health every 10 seconds. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Let's try the world boss. In 2 weeks we get the rolls for loot.
This creature is unlike anything we've seen before. Destroy it before Zalatath can use it against us.
Okay, I need a group.
This creature is unlike anything we've seen before. Destroy it before Zalatath can use it against us.
Sorry, I'm all sniffly. I'll take a break in a second and blow my nose. Neck has 60 haste, 174 mastery. Ring has 171 verse and 64 mastery. If that ring stat was the other way around, I might be interested. We shall see. How far did I get? Weekly? Nope. Silver Moon? I got 3 out of 4. Okay. Do I have aggro? Oh, it's only one tank. Will we get anything? Forgotten Fast Riders Insignia. Could be good for someone in my warband, I imagine. Shall we defy gravity?
Concentrated void energy radiates from within that cave. Gather it so that we might wield greater power against Zalak.
I feel like I don't do this quest correctly. I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do. You just defy gravity, Five Head. Probably. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Our mana reserves
Okay.
have been renewed, thanks to you.
Oh hey, we increased our renown. Now I would like to leave.
Wait, did people actually get?
Forget how you get out of places like this. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm gonna bleed as well if I'm not careful. Oh, thank you, Yenny. Good luck on your errand. I appreciate the luck. Eh. Right, this looks like an exit. Perfect. We can go and chase our prey.
Do not envy yet. Savor the hunt, and let the artifact consume their fear.
Oh, that was close.
Wonderful.
Lovely. Just gonna route this guy all the way over here so I don't have to worry about him. I might aggro it anyway. Oh, I just did, Astalor. You just missed it. Let's just take these. What else can we do? Shadowguard intelligence, maybe?
We are deep in enemy territory.
Oh, this one takes ages. It's like never drops.
Drain their anguish.
Maybe I'll abandon this. Oh. When you get to Delve rank 7, you can call Bran into the Delve with a toy and buy keys from him for Undercoin. Oh. That's kind of nice. I've got the toy that makes everyone in your party look like Bran. Kind of stupid. And it's beyond the weekly 6 key cap. Ooh, even better. Yeah, we're Valera stands in this stream, although she does have her faults as well, to be fair. Nobody's perfect. Okay. Should probably just like kill some things. I think we're so close to revealing the prey target that we can just kill stuff. Not finding any traps. I didn't really mean to pop my CA there, but it's okay. Pray. Valera's so much better, even though I barely do any delves. You're too busy running bloody Mythic Plus, Siri. Same offhand 2 more times. I'm sorry, MechX. That's horrid. Right, I'm going to try and do this as fast as possible because my pre-rolls just came on, so I need to take a break. I'll even pop a potion for it. Excellent.
I would have expected no less of a hunt from
Just like that. No, it's fair enough, Siri, that you don't care for delves. In the past, I didn't like them that much myself, but they've grown on me this season. I'm more invested. Okay. Perfect. Astalor's weekly is done, so we can actually head over to the weekly, hand that in, and then do some delves. But first, I need to take a short break. I'll be back soon. Hello. Where did we get to? Midnight Prey is finished, so we can go get a spark and our Apexis cache. Apexis? That's Waters of Draenor. Apex cache. Where on earth did I just get that from? Yeah, no, Apex.
Pleasantries can wait.
Hello.
Fight well.
Oh my gosh, so many caches. Greyseeker Scepter. Greyseeker Sleek Boots. Oh, and Hella Shards. And a Lumen Bloom Scepter. Is any of that of use to us? Scepter, no. Boots, no. Scepter, no. Okay. Our sub ends in 3 days. Only 3 days left to hit item level 300 before Blizzard bans me. How heartbreaking. We'll be sad to see you go, Boatman. Okay. And how many keys do we have? 3 already and 325 shards, so we're going to have 6. Excellent. Get rid of this bloody quest. Bye. Okay. Where is their bountifuls? Collegiate Calamity. Collegiate Calamity, Twilight Crypts, Shadow Guard Point, Gulf of Memory. I feel like this is like reheated nachos from the last stream. They're all basically the same.
Silvermoon students have unique
Tier
ways
8.
of studying the arcane. Perhaps you could learn a thing or two.
Let's grab some Delve talents. My brain today. Hello.
State your business. We will have justice.
Okie dokie.
With perseverance, strength.
I'll take that.
Chore Tracker is so nice. Oh, do you like it, Moment? I always forget to use it. It's literally right there on the top of my UI and I never open it.
Don't waste this.
It would be useful actually, especially at the start of a reset.
My eyes on you. Take strength from this. Your pain is my pleasure. Stay here and recover.
Glory to the Sindora.
I downloaded it to see if I had missed doing something and it said you have missed this. What am I missing? Probably a lot of stuff.
Gather yourself.
Okay, well, mine's still showing me War Within. Oh, here we go. The hell is Duck Boss?
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
Okay, we've got Bountiful Delves. The faction stuff, special assignments. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. Is there a way to like edit this? Chore tracker, disable all War Within chores. Okay, but you didn't though. Disable Dragonflight chores. I also wondered what the duck boss was. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is at all. Okay, well maybe this is why I don't use it. It's a little convoluted at times. So we can ignore the first four. Those are all War Within. Duck boss, no idea. And it's just, yeah, delves, prey, weekly events, special assignment, sessions. Okay. Well, I'm going to close that for now. And I'm going to remember to use my Beacon of Hope.
Your life is mine.
I disabled everything that wasn't midnight. Did it work for you? It's not working for me.
I'll start the bleeding. Gather yourself.
Oh, okay, so you have the fort at the top as well. Fair enough. Sure, I can look past that. Who died here? Brainy died. Brainy died. F in the chat for Brain Gin. Rip. Okay. We got a blooming seed pod, which is of no use. Crit verse. No. Oh, I have my Abyss weapon. It's just not max rank. F.
What needs your pain, my plan? Now strike! I'll take that. Gather yourself.
No borrowing recovery for you. Do I care about upgrading the Nemesis Strongbox on this character anymore? I'm not sure. I guess Valera gets experience. That's maybe the only reason.
My eye found you. My loyalties are my own. I'll staunch the bleeder.
Is my game sound an okay volume, by the way? I turned it up slightly because I found in the most recent VODs it seems almost non-existent.
Your pain, my pleasure. I wouldn't cross me if I were you. I'll take that. Gather yourself.
Sound is okay? Cool, thank you. Almost finished. Let's do 2 for 1. Let's grab this one. And then maybe this pack here will be the last we need. You stole my plater. Give it back. I hope it's up to date, actually. I didn't consider that. I hope it works for you, Bowman. It's not perfect, but it does the job for me. And you can obviously customize it to your heart's content. Don't know, it didn't crash my game. Play. Right, let me root this guy, because I'm sick of always having to fight him while I fight this boss. Why are you in combat with him? Oh my goodness. This is why I have to deal with him. Right, his root is coming undone. Not for long.
The pleasure is mine.
Aye.
I'll take that.
You guys should despawn after the boss. Thank you so much.
Gather yourself.
Look at all these boxes we can open. Okay, she's got 12 experience. I don't think I'm going to bother with the Nemesis stuff if I can avoid them. What are you selling? Ooh, lots of things. Nothing of interest, though. We are almost Delver's Journey level 6. We got another voodoo band. I think we already have one. Yeah. Although this one's hero. Replace. We got a 237 Warbound trinket. Seed pod is no good. And I need to upgrade these things that are hero sitting in my inventory because they will be upgrades once I actually go and upgrade them. Got tired of being unable to click on the enemies because there's a friendly character cough Valera in the way, so I had to get the big red boxes. Did you end up doing raid last night, or were you busy the whole day with other stuff? No, we did raid last night. We did every raid under the sun. Normal and heroic Dream Rift, heroic Void Spire except the last boss, and then we did normal March on Quell the Nas, both bosses, and then we progressed on not Mythic, Heroic Beleren, the first boss of March, and from here on out we will be progressing the final boss of the tier. So my vault looks nice for the raid slots. They're all heroics. So 282. Are they really 282? I didn't realize heroic raid slots were 282. Is that right? Heroic raid tiers. No, heroic raid vault slots are 282. I never noticed that. March is good, yeah. The first boss is actually quite fun, to be honest. With the two different colors and everything being corresponding. Kind of a cool fight. It gets a little hectic once you get into the after the first egg phase. But sadly, I wasn't alive for the kill. I died. But the point is the boss died, so can't be too mad. Okay, let's leave. Tried pugging the first boss a couple of times last night before we wiped a bunch and the group disbanded, but it was such a fun boss. The color stuff was so much fun. Yeah. It feels kind of weird at first because the way our guild is going about it is not using any cooldowns or bloodlust when you start the fight and holding everything for when the egg spawns, because that's how you actually kill the boss. So we're not using cooldowns until nearly a minute into the fight. But it feels very explosive when everyone all of a sudden just pops all of their cooldowns. Also, we just got Delver's Journey level 6. I think. There we go. You may now purchase 2 restored coffer keys per week from Naladia and acquire the Sindori Gravestone cosmetic from Telemancer Astrandis.
What is your wish?
You can buy a mount for 10 marl. Is that right? Is that right?
Probably not.
We shall endure.
I don't think that's right.
Did you actually just play the
Yeah. I mean, I'll get the gravestone too. That's kind of fun. Not that I die in delves. Couldn't be me. Why did I just buy... Let me look this up. Silvermoon's Arcane Defender. It really costs 10 mile. Interesting. I thought I just like broke the game. I don't have a mount like this yet. Oh, you stand on it. That's cool. She's got like a little podium. Oh gosh. She's got to maintain her balance when she's flying. Although she does stay upright. Unless I tip her down. Oh, it's cute. It's like a kid's toy. It's got his little clenched fists while it's flying. Kind of fun. How did you even get it to egg form without any cooldowns? Don't know what to say, Bowman. Just built different. It was all me, of course. Okay. We have more delves to do. Twilight Crypts. Sure. Wish there were better transmog rewards things, like 500 recolors of the same 2 outfits. Yeah, that's fair. It would be nice to see a bit more variety. I can't believe that was so cheap. Okay. A sanctified banner has manifested within.
One moment.
You got orders, Ashura?
We are doing the skeleton charmers and the totems. I think this was the same story we had last time. There's 2 totems in here. Am I right in saying that Delver's journey is uncapped now? I think I read that on Wowhead. Okay, well I don't think I can avoid this specific nemesis mob. You can get a white and blue version of the mount too for 10,000 undercoin. Yes, I think that must have been the one I was thinking of. See, that sounds more like a mount cost, like a correct mount cost.
Your life is mine.
But on my head, it seems to be registering the same amount, so must be a thing.
Your pain, mine.
It is uncapped. I'm almost at 10. Oh my goodness, Mechex. Almost done already. Are there 10 levels? I feel like it's 10, isn't it? Well, girl, oh, for goodness sake. I just pinged the Brilliant Silver thinking she would mine it for me, and she, like, alerted above her head and ran towards it and then didn't do anything. Okay, well, no precious gifts from the earth for me today. Thanks for nothing, Valera.
Fishbowl just added.
Shh.
Straight from this. Now strike.
Oh. 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 God damn. I didn't think I was in range, but apparently I was 3 times.
Your pain, my pleasure. Bounty from nature. Useful.
Girl, I could pick my own flowers. I would have liked you to dig up the ore, but thank you. Oh, for God's sake.
I'll start something. Your life is mine. My eyes on you.
I kind of want to see how much damage this deals if they get hit by the lower. Oh, they're going to die anyway. Just in time. Two more totems. One. Just one. Okay. Oh, Valera.
My pleasure. My eyes on you. Stay here and
Use the patrolling thing to kill enemies too. Yeah, I was just are you talking about the lower that's running around in the middle? Or something else? I was curious how much damage it was going to do to the mobs, but it died before I got there, so... I quite like the stealth. Now that I'm more familiar with the layout. Pretty funny on lock. Tagging everything, slowing them down, and just running in a circle around the middle and letting that thing take them all out. Does it do a lot of damage? Kinda good to know. I kind of assumed it was more of just a knockback stun. My Valera's always getting hit by it. Poor thing. Love when you're AFK and WoW and you come back to a computer daydreaming. I see still with me. Valera falls asleep. I've seen Valera fall asleep too, but I've never seen her say those things to me. That's cute. Like, girl, don't call me out.
Your pain, my pleasure. Stay here and recover.
You must get tired from pulling everything for you. Just being a general menace in Delves. It's tiring work. Okie dokie. Final boss time.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
Wow, this went so much faster than any other attempt I've done on this boss. Oof. Who's died here? People I don't know, but lots of people, because she is quite deadly. Another Glorious Crusaders keepsake. I think I've got 3 of those. And another Sealed Chaos Urn, for goodness sake. Armani Tribe Renown 14. Did I max out Silvermoon Core? Did I dream that? I did. When on earth did I do that? Maximum Renown, Silvermoon Core. It's because I like the bloody weekly event thing so much. Well. Okay, so we don't need the urn, and we don't need this adventure. Okay. It was me. I died there, sorry. Yeah, I've died to that boss before. I've died to it, and I also always reset it because she charges at me as soon as I tag her, and then she charges out the room and immediately despawns. Okay, how's the vault? Because we don't want to do like a ton of these. We would have to do 2 more 8s. Actually, 3 more, I think. Yeah, because they've got 1 tier 1 activity. Shadow Guard Point, Gulf of Memory. We can do some more. Let's actually it's Easter. Let's use Noble Garden Hearthstone. Where is it? Noble Gardener's Hearthstone. Look how cute she is with her egg basket and her butterflies and her bunny ears, and she's holding an Easter egg with her 3 fingers. Kind of creepy. Got that too the other day. Nice mechanics. Dory also gave us a bunch of free rap. Yeah, this is true. Delve rank 9, you can purchase hero equipment from the vendor guide too. Ooh, hero. It is much more our speed. Let's go to Harandar. I've gotten the same champion gear trinket 4 times from Delves now. Please give something new. Yeah, MechX knows that issue all too well. It seems to be a common theme. And as far as we're aware, it's a known issue to Blizzard, but they just haven't fixed it yet. Kind of frustrating. I'm sorry, Bowman. What story do we have? Sporosaur special. Okay. Probably the easiest one.
One moment.
Okay. We are dealing with light bloom invaders and killing 3 Sporosaurs. Yeah, it's Sporosaur. Oh, the banner's right there. I'll take them. I'll take them. Me saying I'm not doing more Nemesis stuff immediately continues to do Nemesis stuff.
Gather yourself. Darkness feels.
Has anyone tried Nullius yet this reset? Because I can't kill him right now as a Moonkin because his one-shot cast goes off too often for my interrupt and you can't CC it. And I can't even like bare form defensive it. I just get wiped out.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
I don't even attack these big dinosaurs anymore. I realized how much damage the spores do and I just thought I'd let them do the damage for me.
Stay here and recover.
My favorite trick. Goodbye.
Your life is mine.
Oh, you're so close to finishing the Delve Meta Mech X. That's so exciting. Also, what a reprieve from the War Within when you were super frustrated because you kept getting the same story every day when you were trying to finish the meta.
Your pain, my pleasure.
I've not tried yet at all because no gear, no interest. Fair. Yeah, you can summon him in a regular delve like this too, but you can actually face off with him in his own delve. It just is a little bit broken, specifically for classes with longer interrupts like me.
I'll staunch the bleeding.
I love that these spores let out a little firework sound effect.
Look straight from this. My loyalties are
I don't use interrupts. You're a true WoW player, Bowman. One of us. One of us. That was the same story 3 or 4 days in a row. Yeah, that's such horrid RNG.
precious.
Oh, this is not the way. Don't mind me, I've already done my percentage. I'm just here for one more dinosaur. That was so close.
I'll take that.
I'm assuming you can fall off there, but thank goodness I didn't. It's fine, guys. I've got it under control. Don't even worry about it.
My eyes on you.
Lovely.
Precious gift.
And now just Luminia. This boss is a bit annoying, actually. Stupid how ever since they increased the cooldowns on interrupts, they added so much stuff you have to interrupt. Yeah. I mean, I've been so used to having such a long interrupt for so many years now. I'm just used to it. There is one benefit to having a long cooldown on your interrupt. It's that other people have to be relied upon to use theirs more often.
Stay here in the
I can sort of use mine early on in a fight and then not have to worry about it. Very selfish of me.
your pain, my pleasure. I'll take that. Gather yourself. I'll take that. Not quick enough. Pesky magic.
Clipped that. I did too, Mechex.
Now strike. Let's
Fact. Just for context, an interrupt would be like a priest's silence. Yes, Bowman, exactly correct. Most classes have an interrupt, but for a lot of healers, they tend not to end up with one. But everyone else should have an interrupt. Like Holy Priest, for example, they don't have an interrupt. They don't have silence like Shadow Priests do. You can technically CC crowd control with Psychic Scream, but that doesn't work on bosses. I mean, Resto Druid doesn't have an interrupt either anymore. Now that they've taken away Skull Bash. Okay, our last bountiful for today is in Shadowguard Point. So let's head to Voidstorm. I'm almost a bit tempted to try Nullius again once we're in Voidstorm, but we'll do Shadowguard Point first. I always get lost. Here we go. Oh, I finished this without meaning to.
What pleasure will you bring?
The following will be cast on you. Transmute Elemental Void Core.
I'll be waiting for our next meeting. Always.
I've been neglecting my Voidstorm activities. Once I've got one more, I can finish that. Right, Shadow Guard point. Ooh, show me the Rendori campfire. I bet this isn't usable in Delves. Oh my goodness, that's a long cast time. I kind of look like I fit in though. With my transmog. I'm rested. Okay, so we have more HP and we regen HP as well. I mean, it's a 10-minute buff. I don't see this effect only works in Voidstorm. Okay. Also, what is this music? I'm not even doing the assault anymore. I'm so tired of it. Honestly, you and me both, MechX. I think I did do it last week. It might have even been on stream, but yeah, I don't think about her. Did the defense event. It was kind of cool. The Stormarian assault one, Bowman. That's the thing me and MechX were just complaining about.
One moment.
It does take a long time, yeah. Compared to like the soiree or something. Oh my goodness, it's the same story here as well. Let the dogs out. It was fun as a one-time thing, but I doubt it will be fun to repeat it. Yep. I think most of us here can vouch for the fact that it loses its novelty incredibly quickly. Go on, Valera, you got this. Okay, never mind. Maybe you can just go there and then grab something to eat, come back and it's done. See, I won't do that because that's jail. I see so many people doing that and it doesn't actually tilt me, but it's just, I find it a bit annoying because it's part of the reason why the event fails. If it was like a given that the event gets completed, because in reality it takes like 5 people and instead 25 people have shown up. Even then, like, it's still relying on 5 people to sit there and do the really boring task. So while yes, you could, and lots of people do, if you come to my stream and tell me that you've gone to the Stormarian Assault and AFK'd for 20 minutes, I'll tell you off. But in all seriousness, you do you. I wouldn't blame you for AFKing because it is so incredibly boring. I've sworn off the assault as of this morning. I did the whole thing and my party got phased just before the third wave, so we didn't even get credit. I was so sad. Also, I'm back. Welcome back, Yenny. Yeah, I've failed that event twice in my life, I'm pretty sure. No, I failed it once, and then on stream we attempted to do it twice. Once was outside of a raid group, once was inside, and I didn't get credit for either time. So I've had a total of 3 fails. One because we lost, and 2 because the game hated me. Damn it. I hope your errand went well, Yenny. Yeah, the event can fail them, and it's basically just, it is a simple task of not letting any mobs reach the core in the middle. But they are, like, a lot of them are elites, and a lot of them have a lot of HP. So if you don't kind of deal with one wave quick enough, the other waves catch up, and then you start getting a bit overrun. Yeah, it's rough. I was sort of in disbelief when we failed, because it was my first time seeing the event fail, and it was on stream. And I just assumed because it was like a faction-specific event that it was kind of impossible to fail it. I thought something will happen at like 10% where an NPC comes in and brings its HP back up or whatever. Something will happen. Nope. We got it down to 0 and the event was lost, and then we had to wait for the next one to spawn. I think when you do it in the story, it's quite different from the event itself. You would struggle to solo the weekly one. Not you personally. One would struggle. We were there for the whole thing, set up the defenses, had the HP at 95, but at the start of the third wave, all the defenses changed and the new players popped into existence. Infuriating. Yeah, that's horrid. I haven't had that happen. At least I don't think I have. It's the one event that seems super broken out of the 4 faction events, I must say. No, me personally. She's right, and she should say it. Oh, you brought friends, Valera. How kind of you.
Stay here and recover. Your life is not.
Also, I believe we did lose our buff from the campfire once we phased in here, because we're not technically in Voidstorm. Every time I'm doing Abundance or Assault, I just keep thinking, I miss the Tuskar super vent running around shouting, "Yes, chef!" Oh, I remember that. That was cute. Now, that was an event where you could kind of get away with a little bit of AFK, if I remember correctly. But I kind of found it so silly and fun that I just contributed anyway. When they were like, get in the soup and stir it, jump around. I was like, yes, chef. Okay, final boss time. And then I think we're done with delves for today. And the vault should be... we might need one more. Yeah, I think we'll need one more, but we've got the whole week, so I'm not stressed about that. Hello, Patrum. Oof. Just popped that emissary. Taste the soup and call out for seasoning. Yeah, that was cute. Sunlit vine pouch. That sounds like another one of those adorable back pieces. It is. Look at it. We never did figure out what animal this is, did we? Because it's got this like bluey greeny part on the face almost looks serpentine, but then I swear it's like furry underneath. I love it so much. It's cute. Oops. More stuff to vendor. Champion waist. I'm getting a lot of this ossia clad stuff. Champion neck. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay, let's head out. My headcanon that it's a baby owlbear. Ooh. Oh. I like that idea. Question is there a way in which we can make a transmog out of it? I'll buy another slot, sure. Okay. This transmog set is called babysitting. What do we reckon? This kind of blue and green or the green and yellow? In the blue and green one, you get like a purple-faced creature with blue eyes. And in this one, you get a green-faced creature with yellow eyes. This one fits my troll's like color scheme more. Get a pink one too. Collecting all the babies. Green and yellow. Let's see if we can make green and yellow work. What on earth do you dress yourself in when you've got a baby strapped to your back? We want to incorporate as much yellow and green as we can. I mean, this is pretty great. I like this. This is the Eternal Storm Rage robe. I think this was like here from back in War Within, maybe? Ooh, we could use a seed pod transmog too. This is from my current tier. I actually kind of love these. I usually don't like stuff like this. But I think that looks quite nice from the back. She's got like this lovely frame across the back. Do we just take the glowing one? Surely we take the glowing one. She doesn't even need much more, in my opinion. Like, it's going to become a bit too OTT if we're not careful. I always find belts quite tricky. I think this one potentially goes with it. But I don't like when they clip. The helmet from the Emerald Dream Zone will give you feathers and antlers if you have it. Ooh, good shout. I think I do have that. This one? Or are we thinking of something else? Forest Lord's Antlers? Oh, Fearless Fae. Oh. Yeah, this definitely goes with it, doesn't it? I mean, she looks pretty iconic. The antlers weren't quite the right color scheme for what I was going for. Maybe she could just have a little headdress. Like, this has some purple in it, which doesn't make a ton of sense. What else do we have? There's a green one. Maybe she doesn't need a headpiece. I kind of love something that ties into the robe a little bit, but everything's just too much. A lot of the time druids are doing too much with their transmog. How cool is this helmet? Love that. That's very Zereth Mortis. Not quite the vibe. Oh, there was Night Fae stuff. There's the like Drust mask. Flower crown? Yeah, not enough like wood coated headpieces that aren't crazy. I don't think she's wearing a tabard currently. It does need a belt. They're all just ugly. It's the only problem. It needs something to break up the midsection. Skull isn't the vibe. We don't want to go too basic. This is clipping and that's going to irritate me. I mean, it's pretty perfect color scheme wise. The Drake Racer's belt. Hmm. Ooh. Who are you? Replicated chitin cord. Kind of not mad at that, actually. I don't think she even needs, like, gloves for this. Haven't seen the leather set from Ardenweald, but that might be something to look at. I know the plate set is fire. My paladin uses it in one of her mogs. From Ardenweald, isn't that the one that makes you look like a tree? Where it's all like bark. I thought that was a really cool concept for an Ardenweald set. I never played plate, this is the problem. That would have been so cool. I might have it somewhere. Probably unlocked it at some point. Ooh, maybe a fist weapon would be a shout. She could carry her egg basket, since it's Easter. Look at the baby.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Oh no.
I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Did it work?
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
I have situations enabled. Yeah, I do.
May your feet find good trails.
Oh, okay. I'm not finished. I need to actually hide the gloves. I'm not very good at this new transmog thing. She doesn't need feet. She doesn't need legs. Is that better? Yeah. Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again. Look at that little cutie. It's blinking as well. I think that's so cute. I love him. And I'm immediately in Moonkin form, so you can't see it. Maybe it's time. Oh, it's 3 gold. Do you know what? I'll buy 10. Because I know what I'm like. Moonkin form. Give me back my astral form. Let's freaking go. And you can still see the baby. Okay. Oh, this mount won't do. What mount should be right? Oh, I've got it filtered to midnight mounts right now. Been using the prey mount a lot. Guess we can just continue using our Arcane Defender. It is the newest edition. It doesn't suit the transmog at all, but that's okay. Ardenweald might be my fave zone/mog aesthetic ever in this game. It's like getting the Feywild in WoW. Yeah, I think I am in agreement with you, Yenny. Ardenweald, not to sound like cringe, but it like took my breath away when I got there the first time. The experience of zoning into Ardenweald for the first time when you go through Oribos Airport, and you go through the portal and you spawn in and everything just turns blue and purple and it's all sparkly. And then the music started. Ardenweald music makes me cry. It's literally just stepping into Midsummer Night's Dream. I think it's adorable. I love it so much. Right. Let's find out if this is still broken, shall we? I have complete faith that it is still broken. It's my fave too. So beautiful. Yeah. We should go back. There's collectibles I haven't finished from there. I regret not getting the auction house mount, but the cost was just a bridge too far for me. Yenny, that is totally fair. I caved in at the last minute. For a long time, I was on my high horse saying, "Ugh, not spending my real money on that. Just go to an auction house." And then I bought it the day before it went off the shop. Or went off sale or something. I think it was like a reduced price. Okay. So my issue is my interrupt comes down from 60 seconds to 45 seconds when I successfully interrupt a cast. However, the one cast that you have to interrupt in this fight happens more regularly than 45 seconds, when it's supposed to scale to your interrupt cooldown. So you should always have it available unless you play badly and like misclick it or something. Let's see, shall we? I'm not going to use like any consumables or anything. I'm just going to game it. Here comes the first one. And interrupted. And the second one is in 30 seconds, so I'm doomed. I can already see it on the bars. He's not hurting me as much as he used to, at least. Yes, he is. Just kidding. Okay, Emptiness of the Void is coming in 5 seconds. And I don't have my interrupt for another 12. Yeah. Right, I was in bear form, I Heart of the Wild, and I used Bark Skin. It still did 1 million damage to me. Loft suggested Valera go DPS. My issue is I think I'm going to die. She won't heal me.
Never, ever click Elliot. And all you do.
But at that point, like, log off the game because you're not even playing it.
My loyalties are my own.
Oh, thank you for the lurk, Mechex. Lucky for me, I don't know how the auction house works or why it's needed. So I don't need that mount. Is there a reason to do the Nemesis more than once? So I'm doing this one on the highest difficulty, which I haven't done yet. I've done tier question mark, which is all you need for like the Glory of the Delver achievement, for example, but there is an achievement to do the highest difficulty one as well before the next season drops. It's just a bit tricky at the moment. Yeah, Bowman Loft just suggested healing Valera. The thing is, like, there's multiple loopholes for this because tanks can quite easily do this boss. It just takes a long time, and you could also heal it. I don't really want to use a loophole personally because I play a Moonkin, so if I were to just switch to Resto now and just do it, it would feel so anticlimactic for me personally. I've considered doing it on my priest, who I do use as a healer. Gosh, it got warm in here. I agree, Salcath. After Kaiveza, this is... oof. You get weekly myth track credits from doing it each week. Oh, what, this? I did not know that. I mean, good thing it gives you myth crests, because you bloody deserve it. Loft suggested Valera go DPS. I fear that I won't survive. Does Valera interrupt as a tank? Dagger to the throat. Hmm? Yeah. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'll come back another day, Nalius. You're not ready yet. I will best him just when I'm not at a severe disadvantage. If it were a case of it's purposefully going to go off more regularly than you're prepared for it, but it wasn't so much damage that you could rotate your defensives to deal with it, I would be down for that, because that is a good challenge. But the fact that I can use every single one of my defensives and it just wipes me out, I can't compete with 1 million damage at my just under 400k HP. Oh. I did just have a thought. Let's go to Harrendar, because I don't remember if I did the weekly last week. I'm falling behind. I keep forgetting about it. It's over here, I think.
What memory do you bring? Remember,
I've done 3 so far. What's next? Rusula's outreach? Twisting like the forest floor after rain, this mushroom-forged spear pulses faintly with life. It speaks not of conquest, but of the courage to stop a war before it consumes the world. And in return, we get the Harrendar Anvil. Yeah, Bowman. Gear crafting can be a little bit complicated at first. Basically, you need a combination of quite a few things. Like you need the reagents to make the armor piece, but then the point of it is that you contribute the crests that you earn from various content to increase the max item level of the gear piece, so that it's not just like the lowest it can possibly be. You can get some good item level from that. For example, I have the one and only 24 karat gold Labubu. I have 285 wrists crafted by Final Angel. What's my other piece? Waist? Oh, my offhand. The Alhara Lantern is 272. So yeah, getting crafted pieces is kind of about pushing the item level as high as you can, but that only comes once you've got the crests and everything, and someone, if not yourself, to craft it at a high enough rank. Discovered a nice combo. I have a trinket that gives me 164 to all my secondary stats, whatever that is, But if I don't kill anything, I get feared. But I have Will of the Forsaken, so it just doesn't affect me at all. Period. Loophole discovered. I agree with you. My characters are the specs they are for a reason. Yeah. I think for me, it's a case of if by the end of the season they haven't changed the boss so that I can feasibly do it as a Moonkin, I'll take the L and do it as something else. I mean, I'll be honest, I tried to tank it and I still couldn't do it. I just didn't have the damage to kill the ads, and then by the time I've got like ads and the boss, I'm struggling to stay alive. My wife did it on OBM Hunter, and half the fight was just rezzing her pet over and over. The entire fight, you can stay alive. That's mostly it. Yeah. Don't want to have to change specs to complete content or cheese it. No shade to those who do, just not my vibe. I agree. Anywho. Rustler's Outreach. A weather-worn spear haft laced with pale mushroom threads rests in silent vigil. The elders name it Rustler's Outreach, yet no tale agrees on what that outreach was or whom it spared. Was this weapon raised in fury or lowered in mercy? The relic offers no answers here, only a lingering pull toward the old culling grounds. Follow that pull, trace the footsteps lost to rot and rumor, and let the visions speak of what history forgot. I love these little quests. Like, I know it's a little bit boring if you just pick up the quest, do it, and hand it in, but these little stories that you go and explore are so cute to me. I think you have to be invested in what they're telling you for it to really mean anything, because otherwise it's just a random quest that you do once a week. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the quests themselves are usually a bit dull because I think the point is that you go and like meditate at a stone and then you usually kill stuff and that's it. But at least there's some story. Meditate at the vision stone. Here we go.
Bulgarian tenacity meets Bhutani thorns, and all of Harandar bleeds.
There's some great lore in them. Yeah.
War, but to prune it before the
Oh, also, Zurashar is talking to me, to be fair. They said, a rare honor is yours. To discover the secret behind this Fungarian spear, I look forward to what you'd uncover. Fungarian tenacity meets Rutani thorns, and all of Harandar bleeds. We Haranners step in, not to win a war, but to prune it before the rot consumes all. Also, I love that when you step into one of these visions, you turn grayscale. I think that's a nice touch. Makes it hard to see if I'm in Moonkin form, to be fair, but that's okay. That's an Ishmi.
The leaders of both sides refuse to reason.
Zurashar Kasame said, the first skirmish is halted, yet anger still simmers. The leaders of both sides refuse to reason, except for one. We have Runek, the Grove Chief. This one sees no weapon raised. Curious. The conflict with the Fungarians continues to strain the land. The conflict must end. This one hears, but the petals have fallen. Only thorns remain. Oof. Bars. Bars. need Blizzard to release new campaign quests soon. Well, have you heard the news? Patch 10.0.5 is on the 22nd, I think 21st for NA of April. So there'll be more story there, I assume. You hear but no mulch. You hear but no mulch us. That suspicious. The land shows signs of strain. The fight with the Rutani presses too hard.
With honor. Our mind is clear.
Also, Pustule Helm. Cute name. Oh, we found Russula. Rusula. I don't know how to say this name.
Be you well?
Not what I expected to find when I read the name Russula. Gosh, they are really detailed. Look at those eyes. Do you see that? They've got like a twinkle in their eyes and everything. I never realized that.
Proper greetings.
My eyes aren't even that detailed. Russula says stop splatting, but shrooms no here. Plants no here. Nobody stop to listen. Lights keep spinning. Cap to stalk. Stalk to cap. Russula got a plan to stop this. Weird one. Might work. First, need get big.
Behold,
Oh hey, we're Russula.
an advocate for mercy whose
Behold Russula, an advocate for mercy, whose plea was drowned by the drums of war. But Russula knew how to make their voice heard over the din. Non-binary diva. Playable mushroom folk wendlers. Oh, eat the soil. We have a subduing blow. Use the blunt end of your spear to bash a warbound combatant, attempting to subdue them with non-lethal damage. Cute. She's trying to make everyone stop fighting. The speed at which I would make them my new main. I would like to see it, actually, because I bet they would be able to be druids. Can I pick these up while I'm in here? I can. I've never read them though. Tending the Lands Part 3. Oh, I feel like I should read them in order. There's one outside. I feel like I said in a different stream, but I feel like the Rutani, the plant people, would be a really cool Tree of Life form. Or Trent form for Resto Druids, since we don't have any customization of Trent forms at the moment. Apart from the fact that different races' Trents look slightly different. At least the Harrenhal one does.
With the fighting ended, they laid down their spear and asked the Harrenhal to stop the killing.
That's all we had to do. Stop the war.
Strength can bring victory, but tempered with mercy, it brings
Oh, you might be right, Yenny. Yeah, there probably is a glyph. With the fighting ended, they lay down their spear and asked the Harrenhal to stop the killing. This is Rusula's lesson. Strength can bring victory, but tempered with mercy, it brings a greater victory. I think that's lovely. And we get a decor piece. Rusula's plea, do not kill them, echoes far louder now that we've seen the lengths he walked. Girl, I mean, maybe Rusula's pronouns are just open, but can we get it together? The wounds he bore to keep Harandar from tearing itself apart. His act tempers our own culling creed with a needed measure of mercy. Your steps restored this forgotten balance. Take this keepsake with my gratitude and return when the land calls again. There are surely more quiet truths waiting beneath the spores.
until we are needed.
Also, that is a lot of Harrenhal rep. Perfect. I guess while we're on the topic of action events, we can go and do the soiree, because that's my favorite. No more war. Craft. Soiree, soiree, soiree. How much Arcana do I have? 138. Lash. Who is the guest of honor this week?
A cause for celebration. Our dear champion has arrived.
Okay, we are a trendsetter with the Fast Riders. That's the highest we've got so far. Going with the Blood Knights gives us an extra favor, but we lose 100 rep with the Shades. We are 200 with the Shades currently, so I'll take it.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. We endure. Aldiel Shalom.
I would like to give you a token of Lord Southrall's favor.
Sinua Manore.
With perseverance, strength. A new Belore Delana.
What horrible magic.
Glory shine on you.
I don't read these quests just because they're repeats.
Malanore. We endure. We shall not falter.
Baladash Malanore. May the eternal sun guide you. Anu Bala Balore.
I feel like the craft part of Warcraft gets significantly less love than the war bit. Some would argue that there shouldn't be a craft in Warcraft at all. All these people saying, get your player housing out of my war game. This game is now for women. Go and play The Sims. Grow up. Afternoon, evening, Eva. I'm on lunch right now studying Japanese, and I thought of you, so I tuned into the stream. How are you? Ah, Lee, it's so nice to see you. Also, I feel honored that you thought of me. I hope your Japanese studies are going well. How exciting. I am doing good, thank you. I'm a little tired. I took a nap right before stream, but I'm here. I'm awake. I'm vertical. How are you? How have you been? I hope your work day is going well. Your week is almost over. You can't have games for women. We're collecting flowers, right? Yeah. I'm not too worried about the flowers that spawn to kill me. I'm just gonna fly away. Because I can. There are an ungodly amount of dude bros who are so vocally negative about the game and yet still play. Curious. You know you have to pay to play this game that you seem to hate so much, right? I've got one word for you, darling. Unsubscribe. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. There are parts of the game that I wish were improved. There are parts that I like less than other parts. But I don't see any purpose in paying to play this game for the amount of time I have paid to play it and just sitting here going,
Katya, may I please have a sip of water?
thank you, Lee. I should hydrate before I read anymore. You know, investing so much time and money in this game and just not, all I do is complain about it. I don't get it. If you're one of those people, I'm genuinely curious why. Like, why is that a thing that you do? My feelings on it are a lot of it is performative. Like, I think some people think it's cool to be like, ugh, I don't know. The raid wasn't even hard. Ugh, I never get the gear that I want. Ugh, ugh. As if it's like, I don't play this game for 11 hours a day. You do, shut up. Like, girl, just own up to it. You play World of Warcraft. How cool do you think you are? I'm getting really heated about this. I don't actually care that much. I really enjoy my time in World of Warcraft. I always have. And I will continue to play it for the foreseeable. That's the last I'm going to say. Have a good nap. Work is going well. We're finally slowing down again. I feel like I can breathe. Oh, good. Also had the topic of WoW Dude Bro saying that women shouldn't play WoW. I was genuinely so surprised to know how many people have that opinion. I was honestly shocked. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But the thing is, women will continue to play this game. Queer people will continue to play this game. Just because you don't like it doesn't stop it from being true, honey. And hey, that's why it's important to have communities like this and people like you guys, because it's a refuge from the toxicity of all of that. So we can enjoy this game without them. Such a choice to pay money to do something you hate. Is that the same not lavender shirt from a couple streams ago? Definitely still looks lilac-y. Lee, first of all, no. It's a different top. And second of all, it is definitely baby blue. I bet if I turn the lights off, it's not even going to look blue. This is going to piss me off so much. They won't even go off. Oh my god, this remote is so bad. My god, stop. I don't have anything lilac to put next to it to make it look more blue. I have something that's purple. Does that make it look more blue? I'm so passionate about this definitely being blue. Just the fact that none of you are actually here in the flesh to see it. If I ever do like a meet and greet one day, I'll wear one of my blue tops and I'll say, what did I say? You have multiple. Bite me. I had to buy multiple because I was stressing trying to get something that was light blue for the event because I didn't own anything. Looks blue without the light. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not just seeing things. No, I jest. I jest. I think if it were like a purpley color, I would be even less likely to wear it because I think that's even less flattering a color on me than the blue. I don't do super well with the kind of pastel colors. I think my complexion is a little too well, I don't mean this to be horrible to myself. I'm just very pale. And I have quite a... Normally I have quite a yellowish undertone. Although in my face I do get some redness. So I find with the yellow undertones pastels, unless I wear makeup and I've got a bit of a tan, they just wash me out. Which is fair enough. Oh, thank you very much, Yenny. And Bowman. Thank you, guys. I have you to thank. You guys are here contributing to this wonderful place that we have. It wouldn't be a place without you guys. I appreciate you all very, very much, and I'm happy that we can enjoy this game without having to deal with the horrible parts of the community. I should have taken another Eversong Woods prey target while I was doing this. Could have two birds, one stoned. Aw, thank you, Lee. You guys are so cute. Bowman, shut up. Okie dokie.
What needs bring you here?
We are done at the soiree. Everyone's happy.
Your shadows.
The Blood Knights are about to be super happy.
Shura.
We're a trendsetter.
Stalwart devotees of the light and defenders of Eversong, Anu Belor Delana.
Sanu Amanori. May the eternal sun.
I love it. It feels so gratifying to just hand all of these in and get a bunch of rewards. Okay, so we are trendsetters with 3 out of 4. I forget. Do we know how many levels there are? South Thrills soiree rap levels. 6 reputation ranks. Okay. Guest, socialite, trendsetter, host. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 5 personally. Guest, socialite, trendsetter, host, and luminary. So by that logic, we're about halfway. Not bad. And we managed to do it all without like super upsetting other factions. That's good.
return when you need more.
I've only been doing one faction at a time. Might be a mistake. No, there's no right or wrong way to do it, Bowman. I think a lot of people have been tunnel visioning one specific faction if there's like certain rewards from them that they really want, for example. You can always make it up to the other factions at any point, so don't worry about that. I think also once you've unlocked a certain reputation with one of them, even if you dip back below, you still got access to the cosmetics that you unlocked with them the first time, if that makes sense. Although don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, how's the vault looking? Pretty good for the day after reset day. We need to do... If I do a nightmare hunt, will that contribute to this? It will, won't it? Because I've got 7 tier 8s. Maybe we could do one more nightmare hunt. If I've got one on my map. Just because that pesky tier 1 is really bugging me. Petrol the Razor Leaf. Let's do it.
Brutani are imbued with the powers of our world. It is time we cultivate that power.
Gotta worm my way into a heroic raid. Those vaults look so tasty. Entranced by the item level already. You're a true WoW gamer, Bowman. It's Harandar, isn't it? Yeah.
Some meddles and miscreants have spread acorns around the cradle. Clean them up, won't you?
Tried acorn removed. I mean, I'll do it for 900 gold. Not done it before. Oh. It is just as simple as kicking some acorns. I would argue that's a pine cone, not an acorn. Well, I guess... I thought acorns were smooth. Doesn't matter. Yeet. That's not an acorn at all. I guess acorns have the little, like, cap on their heads. But they don't have those rigid layers like a pine cone. I think as a kid I always used to mix up pine cones and acorns. I also I was certain that the word was skeleton, to the point that I had like an argument with my mum as a child, and I was like, "You're literally saying it wrong." I went so British then, did you hear that? "You're literally saying it wrong." I said, "It's skeleton, and you sound like an idiot because you're saying it incorrectly." And she was like, "Oh, okay." Meanwhile, I was probably like 7 years old, thinking I knew what was best.
What do you need?
I will watch for you.
Acorns are the ones in Ice Age. Yeah, I'll remember that. It's the best. Just how it is. Same as customers, yeah? The customers are always right.
Your target is harvesting power here. Destroy the sources. Evade their little guards. Kill for me. Now!
Sorry, little hatchling. Screw the customers. To be fair, 9 times out of 10, customers don't know nothing. And the worst part is you want to tell them that, but you're not supposed to. You could, to be fair. Nothing physically stopping you from doing it. I trap. No. No, bestie, you ordered this, not that. Oh my god, everything's going on. Could and should, but somehow it's socially acceptable for customers to abuse you, but not the reverse. Yep. I had a customer at my last job just before I left. This was not necessarily the reason I left. In the end, it was actually kind of part of it as a broader issue. But for the first time in like 10 years of customer service, a customer made me cry on the phone. And it wasn't necessarily like, you know, this customer hurt my feelings. I think I was overcome with negative emotion because of the state my entire job was in. And then the customer being an abhorrent person over the phone was just the icing on the cake, you know? And it was the sort of person where I was trying to resolve their issue that was causing them to be so frustrated, but I couldn't finish a sentence without them cutting me off. So in a way, they were making themselves more angry because they weren't letting me get to the point of how I could help. Sounds so stupid, but that is how a lot of customers are. And, you know, we were trained to do the, you know, show empathy for the customer and apologize for the inconvenience. And you do all that and they go, I don't care about your bloody apology. It's like,
My magic reveals their
I have to say that. I don't actually care.
cover it in blood.
I didn't care personally because there were more important things in the world than what my company was offering. Had it been something a bit more critical, I might have understood the urgency and the sheer amount of upset. But I think sometimes we need to step back and like just look at the bigger picture. I may have some history in customer service that is not so good. Oh, really, Yenny? Do you mean stuff that's happened to you, or how you've been back to customers, or how do you mean? You also don't have to elaborate if you don't want to. But yeah, that it was a horrible situation where I was completely done with the job and ready to just drop everything and walk out and never come back. And I just could not get off the phone. For the first time in my career, I thought, I'm going to have to actually... I forgot that I added that. Siri. I was deeping it, Siri. For the first time in my career, like job life, I considered exercising my right to just terminate a phone call. because I thought, I'm doing everything I possibly can to help you in this moment,
Well done.
and nothing is nothing is progressing. You're just getting angrier. I'm tearing up. Like I was on the phone and I was choking up, trying to speak over it. Not speak over, I never do that. But trying to articulate myself while trying not to cry. And I just stared out the window of the office I was in and I just thought, what if I just walk out right now? Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? But I didn't. I managed to calm the customer down enough to say, here's what we're going to do. Like, screw your apologies, screw your I feel for yous. Like, you don't care about that, and neither do I. You need an answer, and you need it in about 5 words or less before you cut me off. I said, I kind of, like, I took a little bit of justice by the end of the phone call because I had to say, in order for me to fix this query, I need to hang up the phone. So I was like, you want it fixed? Fuck off. Basically, like, leave me alone. All the time you're sitting here crying to me, I can't do shit. Sorry, I'm swearing loads. But hey, I hung up the call. Before I actually got around to fixing it, I took a 10-minute break to go and cry on my own. Because I didn't have it in me to sit and cry at my desk around everyone. So I just walked off and cried. And then I was in like the place people go to have lunch, and it was like near the end of the day, and so no one was up there. But one of the housekeepers, her name was Nadia, one of the like office cleaners was there, and she saw me crying and she came and gave me a hug. And she didn't speak a ton of English, bless her, but she just basically said like, "Oh, screw 'em. Like, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You got this." And I pulled some strings and I managed to fix it for the customer. And you know, in those situations, I personally really think, how on earth did this person not only get their way, but get like priority treatment for making me cry? That is so outrageous. Like, isn't that awful? In companies where if you as the customer make a big enough fuss and raise a big enough complaint that it's like a threat to the company, you'll be like top of the list. Yes, of course, we'll get that done for you by the end of the day. I wanted to turn around and be like, I'm blacklisting you actually. You will not be a customer with us anymore. You will not have any installations done with us until you learn how to talk like a human being. Not how it turned out, but here we are. In fact, I had to get one of my engineers to travel 2 hours one way at the end of his workday to go and install a fucking smart meter. That's what this was all about, by the way, a smart meter. This guy was yelling at me and making me cry over a piece of equipment you put on the wall and press a button. So I don't do that job anymore. And quite frankly, that's what I have to say to them. There were many more issues, but we can save that for another day. Maybe I might even need a glass of wine. I used to primarily work customer service and retail jobs. I'm so glad I got out. Yeah, it really works for some people, and for others, it just doesn't. But at the end of the day, no one's ever gonna breeze through a career in customer service and not have one horrible customer, you know? I think there's someone at your door. For clarity, I've been in customer service for damn near 20 years, and I've had to deal with some real winners over that time period. Took me a long time to get to a point where I felt strong enough to just stand up for myself against unreasonable people. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have said something back to that customer in particular. I think, as I recall, towards the end of the call, I think the customer started to realize how horrible they were being, and I think they heard me trying not to cry. Because by the end, I was like, please let me go. Like, I will fix it for you, but I just have to end this phone call
Katya?
because I have to call someone else.
May I please have a sip of water?
Thank you, Siri. I basically just said, I can't get you a new appointment unless I call one of my engineers and basically force them to come to you. Is that okay? I can't do that while you're on the phone with me. So goodbye. I think from my recollection, I also stayed late that day for that customer. Never again. Yeah, Nadia was the go. I love her so much. Wine stream big, huge if true. I actually went and saw my mum today and I took some gin glasses out of her cupboard because they were mine originally. And she was like, they're taking up so much space and I don't drink gin and I have no need to use these glasses. And one of them was a gift to me as well. I just never took it when I moved out. So I said, I got this. We've got some gin in the kitchen as well as some. I've got like white grape sparkling like soda type thing that I wonder might be a nice mix. Also, there is an ad coming in 15 seconds. I had planned to end my stream before the ad started, but I started rambling about my old job, so there is an ad starting. I'm very sorry for unsubbed viewers. If I'm gone by the time you get back. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely rest of your evening. No. I could never work in customer service. Ever. I couldn't handle it. The issue is that I love helping people, so the idea of customer service is great, but ugh, people suck. Bless you. Everyone say bless you to Lof. It was very
I was
polite.
extremely polite. I'm surprised it was quite happy.
You normally can't miss Lof sneezes, but he was being very, very demure. Because I'm streaming.
You. Oh.
Okie dokie. I am going to wrap up my stream here. I feel awful. I hate ending my stream like when there's an ad. That feels so wrong because I didn't even say goodbye to people properly. I am back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm delaying so bad. We have a Friday stream, which I'm looking forward to. I'm not sure what we'll do just yet. Maybe some keys because we do have the Emissary of War. So it would be good to get like extra pieces and stuff. I mean, I should probably start on my druid and I would likely have an easier time. But we could also try and do like 4 keys on the druid and 4 keys on the priest, but will that be too many keys for one day? Possibly. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you, Lee. I hope you have a good rest of your day too. So yeah, maybe tomorrow is like a key day. See how we go. I think Loft's keys are already finished for the week. Like his vault is full already. Everyone go and point and laugh at the nerd. Got to do some plus 15s or something crazy. Do you think so? Do I get lit on wine and just sign up to plus 15s? No. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. British summertime, same time as today. I hope to catch you all then. For now, thank you again for joining me. It's been a pleasure to have you, and I hope to catch you all again very, very soon. Bye.